Nightly News. I'm Susan, Channel 3 news anchor, here to keep you in the loop. In the past, we've reported on the murders of Dr. Victor Frankenstein's family members, including William, Frankenstein's little brother. After some investigation, Justine, a close family friend of the Frankensteins, was tried and found guilty of the murder, ultimately resulting in the punishment of death. We thought all was well with Dr. Frankenstein until the murder of his best friend Henry and the murder of his wife Elizabeth. No breakthroughs have been made in the investigation at this time, but Dr. Victor Frankenstein has made the accusation that the creature, or monster as he calls it, has committed the murder. Stay tuned for an exclusive interview with the creature Dr. Frankenstein is accusing. Welcome back. I'm Susan, Channel 3 news anchor, and we are here with the creature that Dr. Victor Frankenstein is accusing for the murders of his brother, best friend, and wife. So, you are going to the court today to defend yourself against the allegations that you have killed 3 people. How do you respond to these allegations?
Well, Susan, I think that the allegations against me have been widely misdirected. Even though I look monstrous, like a monstrous beast, it does not mean that I could kill 3 people.
Well, now, Dr. Frankenstein told us, and I quote, that there were multiple occasions of you stalking him and following him around, and that you threatened to be with him and his wife on his wedding night. How do you respond to this?
Okay, yes, I did follow him around, but that was for different reasons.
So did you kill her?
Well, no,
Did you kill her?
Okay, fine, I did it, but it's only because...
Because what, Mr. Creature?
Because he's my father, okay? I didn't ask to be this way. He's the one who created me. It's his fault I murdered them.
Okay, Mr. Creature, let's calm down a little bit. Now, I would argue that you're the one who took the action to murder, so to blame him is not plausible.
He made me out of dead bodies, and as soon as I became alive, he ran and abandoned me. He automatically assumed that I was going to hurt him when I was only trying to say hello to my father who brought me to life. I was hated. Everybody looked at me like I was a monster. I mean, my own father abandoned me, and when I asked him to make me a companion, what did he do? He dumped her body parts into the ocean. He left me to live in solitude, alone for the rest of my life. So yes, I did kill those people, but can you blame me? He had it coming. All the pain he put me through, I just wanted him to get a taste of his own medicine. It's all his fault for what happened to him. I didn't ask to be created.
Do you think that you would have killed all those people if the doctor had just talked to you or even just created a wife for you?
All I wanted was someone to love me back. Someone to not treat me like a monster. Just someone who shows me kindness. I mean, he rejected me. So I don't think I would have killed them if he had just shown me an ounce of kindness. Everything I've done is his fault. So I hope you're happy, Dad.
Wow, what a shock. The creature was created by the doctor himself. Stay tuned to see what the doctor has to say about all this. And we're back. I'm Susan, Channel 3 news anchor. If you're just joining us, you know that we just had an interview with the creature that Dr. Frankenstein is claiming to have murdered his close family and friends. Well, we have Dr. Victor Frankenstein right here with us to see what he thinks about these proposals made by the creature. Doctor, thank you for coming in. Can you tell us about these allegations made against you?
Sure thing, Susan. I will admit that I did create the monster.
I'm sorry, but let me get this straight. You dug up dead bodies from their graves to create a murderous creature.
Yes, I dug up dead bodies. But let me just say, I never intended on creating a monster.
Okay, but what did you think would happen when you created a new creature out of dead body parts?
Okay, let me start from the beginning. So I had this idea. I was wondering if I could create a race that is perfect. So let me say that the allegation that I created the monster to be killer is wrong, because his brain was made to be perfect.
So what happened when the creature came alive?
I had no intention of creating something ugly. He was supposed to be handsome, but when he opened up his eyes, they were an ugly yellow, and he quite frankly looked like someone who was dead. Not to mention that he was absolutely massive. I mean, can you blame me for running away from him? Sure, it may have been wrong for me to automatically assume he was bad. But when someone who as ugly and huge as he is starts walking toward you, my nature instinct was to run.
Okay, so the creature mentioned that you started to create someone for him to spend his life with so that he didn't feel so lonely, but then you dumped the body parts into the ocean. Why wouldn't you just create something for the creature?
Well, I was worried about a few things. One of them being that the creature would have babies together. I mean, I already created one, and it turned out to be a disaster.
But it might not have been. I mean, if you had showed the creature some kindness, he said he wouldn't have killed.
Okay, so I'm supposed to show kindness to a monster who follows me, threatens me, and has murdered some of my closest friends and family. How am I supposed to trust a monster like that?
So if you didn't show kindness to him, don't you think that creating a wife for the creature would have been beneficial to both of you?
I don't think so. I think that we would have just had a problem on our hands. I mean, I had already lost someone. How could I take the chance of losing more?
All right, thank you for being here, Dr. Frankenstein. Who do you think is guilty in this situation? Let us know your thoughts on our social medias, and thank you for turning in. Susan, Channel 3 news anchor. We'll see you next time.